Hope you're having a nice start to your weekend. If you're new, I'm Earth Angel 111. Thank you for stopping by. So let's see what the overall energy is today that Spirit wants you to know. Wow, you are amazing. Keep going. A lot of you could be going through a series of cycles in your life where you felt as though you were frustrated or experiencing setbacks. You need to know that any redirection currently happening in your life is for your highest good, that ultimately God is protecting you from people, places, or opportunities that may not have your best interests in mind. And you need to realize that God is about to lift you up. A lot of you could have been playing it small recently, you know, like not fully tapping into your true potential, or almost like feeling the need to kind of reevaluate where you're at in life. Sometimes that happens on purpose because as we grow and change, so do our reasons for wanting to succeed, right? So stay positive right now. I feel as though a lot of you could be going through a lot of changes in your life in general, and people are talking about how much you've grown. So people from your past who once knew you have watched you grow into such a beautiful, strong version of yourself. And most importantly, it's like people know that you could have survived a lot of difficult things in your life, and maybe to the point where you don't even open up to certain people about all that you've been through because you don't want to be a burden. But know that you are a role model to a lot of people around you, and I feel like you don't hear it enough. So I'm going to say that to you today. Whatever it is you do in life, you are a role model. So you could work a specific career where you help guide others. You could also just be someone who finds that you've been through a lot of life lessons from a very early on age, and that has helped shape you into the strong, magnificent person you are today. And Spirit wants you to know that you deserve all the good things that are coming your way. So a reason to smile. And maybe you felt as though there hasn't been many reasons to smile lately. Well, the storms can't last forever, so know that things are about to change for the better, okay? So applying for your dream job is here. A lot of you have wanted to apply for a particular career. Maybe this is a promotion within a company you're already working for. For others of you, this could be a new career altogether. And it's time to take the chance on yourself because God's about to lift you up. And it's going to be in a way that only you could have dreamt of. You know, sometimes we have a plan for our life, and then God will come in and show us an even better way to live life when we truly choose to change and grow and to overcome the past, okay? So there is someone who is dating someone close to someone you were dating or involved with behind your back. And you could have known this. Maybe you felt as though things were being kept from you. I feel like for a lot of you, you had to walk away from people that just no longer flowed with you, no longer had your best interest in mind. Know that that all had to happen for a reason, okay? So there was someone in the past who did try to take away this person that you loved and possibly other things from you, whether that be other career opportunities, friends. You know that everything that's going on, God is protecting you and redirecting you for a reason, and it's one for you to truly be able to smile because you have a fresh start coming in, and I feel as though a lot of you don't truly see it coming, just how far you've been, and most importantly, how far you are going. When life changes dramatically in the course of a few weeks, months, or even a couple of years, it can seem difficult to grasp when we're going through it. But if you're able just to step outside of your own shoes for a minute and look at your life, look at the trajectory of your life where it was before and where you're now going, you should be impressed because for a lot of you, you've done a 180 in your life. I feel as though you could be someone who's really focused on just rearranging your priorities. So in the past, maybe a social life was more prominent in your priorities. And as we get older, we figure out what is most important is having a good career, being happy, and being surrounded by people that we love, starting a family, okay? Maybe in the past, this isn't something that ever crossed your mind, but if you're in your late 20s, early 30s, late 40s even, right? Any age where you start to mature and realize that what matters the most is love. What matters the most is being surrounded by people who understand us and make an effort to be around us. And so if in the past there was someone who truly was trying to be a little bit sneaky about you or someone you love, this person wasn't looking out for you. And it's time for you to start looking out for you because Once you do that, once you have that ability to really see things from a higher perspective, God can work with you to make mountains be moved, okay? So manifesting your dream life is here. Wow, and this person feels bad for what they did. So if someone in the past tried to take away someone you love, right? Try to date them behind your back, try to make this person no longer have feelings for you. At the end of the day, this person does have a little bit of guilt or an empathy for the fact that they didn't choose wisely to do that to you. So this could have been someone you worked with or someone you were friends with. You know, one thing I always say about relationships, as you get older, you'll realize too, when someone really truly is of value to you, don't be posting them all over social media, because especially when you're in your 20s or early 30s, man, there are so many people who will try to take your man or your woman just because you have them and they see how much that person makes you smile. So I feel like this was a tough lesson that you could have recently learned, that someone, wow, look at that. That someone literally tried to take away a person you love and turn them towards them. And if they were successful, know that at the end of the day, that truly wasn't the love of your life. So people are talking about how strong you are. There's a lot of people that have know you've been through it. And like I said, you could be someone who doesn't fully open up to others about the depths of the things you've gone through, but it is obvious to them in the way that you continue to smile, the way that you continue to persevere, and the way that you continue to keep moving forward. Wow, look at that. So you're going from the Two of Pentacles in the past to the Four of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. So that means you're on a steady trajectory to creating some type of abundant future for yourself. In the past, you could have been someone who barely got by and you were okay with that. But as priorities change, right, and you realize what matters most is being able to one day save up to buy a house, being able to buy the things you love, your dream car, go on vacation, have a family, and be able to take care of your family, that's when your priorities change. And a lot of people are talking just about how much your priorities have changed in life and how it is very obvious to people around you how much you've grown, how much you've matured, and how much you've made nothing but good decisions for yourself, even when it felt as though you were the only one in your life trying to make a better decision for yourself. So you could have definitely went through a period of isolation recently, especially like if other people knew that there was someone in particular who tried to take away a partner from you. You know, it didn't even necessarily have to be a friend of yours. It could have been a friend of a friend, but anyone involved in knowing that someone, wow, look at that. So one just flipped over. I'm going to grab it. That someone was trying to take away an opportunity and love for you, okay? People are talking about how you went through a rebirth. You could be a Scorpio, or this could have been a Scorpio. You could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could also be, yeah, no, that's all it. A lot of Earth energy and Scorpio here. So you could be any of those signs, or this person could have been, but just realize too, you're going through a change in your life so that you can prioritize to be with someone who suits you, because as we change, we grow, and sometimes people outgrow each other. And if someone wasn't able to see your worth and left you in a state of heartbreak, know that that's why God's lifting you up, because he knows that you deserve to be loved. And most importantly, he knows that you deserve to experience the sun. So a lot of you could have also changed your daily routines, your habits. Like, for example, you could be someone who now spends a lot of time in prayer, meditation, eating better, making sure your house is always tidy, okay? Making sure that you're organized. And this could have been something that in the past you kind of just overlooked. And now people are starting to realize you've changed and grown so much based on this difficult situation you had to go through. So this Tower moment is leading you to your Ten of Cups, a reason to truly be grateful for everything you have. And like I always say, it's so important just to say your daily affirmations. Remind yourself, even when you feel like you're not going through the best chapter in your life, just how absolutely amazing you are, just how much you deserve to smile, and how much there is always a rainbow on the other side of that storm. And you're working your way towards a partner or a life with someone who is going to meet your needs and values. And a real love partner, you're never going to have to question them. You're never going to have to wonder why they aren't giving you the response you deserve, why they aren't giving you the love you deserve, or more importantly, why they aren't growing with you. So this person could have been incredibly closed off towards the end of your relationship. I feel as though some of you are coming to realize that there was someone that you truly just outgrew. So now it's time for big picture thinking, Pilates energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Lifting the veil, questioning everything, anything unaligned must go. So at this moment in your life, it's important to realize that anything that no longer serves you, it's time to let go, it's time to forgive, and it's time to move towards your happiness, because this new chapter is going to surprise you in a way you never thought possible.